this is your tarot reading for the week of August 24th till August 30th. We are in the middle of the corridor of eclipses, so stay strong. Watch out for anything that's going on in your life. This might bring changes in your life that will boom in future and bring you a lot. So this is a very amazing time for growth, for evolution, for change in your life, for leveling up, you know, discovering something about yourself or your life you didn't know about before. And let's do this reading. This card just jumped for you. So, and this is not a bad card to have. So the first card for you is the Magician. And Magician is a card of making everything come true. So you can manifest. This is a card of manifesting. This is a card of being a real magician in your life. So you, Leo, can visualize something that you really want for a long time. You can actually be more professional than usual. So if you might not notice this about yourself, but you might be extremely professional. This is a good card for any kind of spiritual practice, meditation, or anything working with elements, astrology, anything spiritual will really be good for you. This card is showing that you have to watch your words because you can actually make it happen. You can attract anything you say. You can be very influential. Actually, this is a very good card if you are into social media, if you're doing any videos, your words can be so influential and you can actually influence people. So you can even in the best way, it could just be like you can attract people in your life. You can make their life change. If you are the person who works with meditation, or if you're a speaker, this is a very good card for you. You might have a very good week. You might actually even perform or have stage time. But in the most classic way, this card is a very good card for manifestation and for making things come true and visualization. So it's good if you meditate or do the journaling or something, so you can attract things in your life. Leo, let's see what's next. And you got the Three of Wands, and this is a card of expansion. You can have a lot more traveling this week. You might book traveling, you might go places you've never been before, to expand your horizon, to see new things. Or maybe this actually card is showing that you might have a lot more ideas that you will implement in your life. So this week can be very creative on ideas. Your thinking may be very creative. You can actually be very using your power of manifestation. So positive thinking is extremely important here. You have to be very positive thinking. You have to think positive. And Leo, you got the Emperor. So Emperor is a card of power. You can control everything around you. It's a card of control. So you can feel very powerful this week. You might feel that you can control everything and people need to, listen to your advices. You can be that strong person who help other people. You can feel very in control of any situation. So if anything happens this week, you feel like you're the one who has the power and authority to change things. This is a very good card for father figure. You can be, you can actually spend time with your kids. You can feel that this is, making you so filled with joy and love. And actually you can feel powerful at work. This is a good card for career. If we talk about career right now, and your career this week, you have to have a plan. And this card is showing that you can be on top of everything. You're not gonna lose any time. You will just get anything you need to achieve in a good timing. This is a card of perfect planning, perfect authority figures, so you can be very successful. This is a card of success and properly, very analytical, very amazing planning. Good card for you. So Leo, the next card for you is, you got the King of Wands, and you know, this is a very similar to the energy of Emperor. So you are that person who is planning everything. You can plan trips. You can actually, you can energize people. You can be the person who is giving advices. You can be the person who is, you know, like people, if they need an advice, if they need some energy, inspiration, or ideas, they will go to you. So this week you're on the roll. So Leo, this week is good for you for the career. This week is good for you for any kind of artistic projects. You can be the one who is in charge of a lot of things, and they all will go well, since this is a very, I would say, very, you know, the energy, like you control everything, you're on top of everything. And let's see one more card. And let's see one more card. This card this card is for so many signs. So this is a card of a new moon, new beginning, like new achievement. You know, you have a desire. This is the 8 of Cups. You have a desire for a change. You have a desire for something absolutely new. You can just turn around and like go for a new experience. You know what? Maybe this card is showing that you are too experienced. You got everything you could. You got to the top. And you're ready for the new beginning. You're ready for something new. You're ready for expansion. You're ready for the new achievement. You can even change the job. You can, you know, change the job. You can actually, maybe you're ready for the new relationship. And you have a very, very good, you have very good cards for this reading. And in the end, you know, like the last card is showing that you're ready for a new cycle. You're ready for something new. You want a new beginning. You want a renewal. And actually, it's good if it's something you've never tried before. So your week might actually, you know, reflect something, something very important, like from maybe something you didn't think about. Maybe you're ready for absolutely new thing in your life. And you already feel very successful. You feel very established. You're enjoying your life, but you just need some kind of spark. You know, you might need something that will spark your soul. So you might just like, you might take this chance and there's some opportunities gonna come. I really like your tarot reading. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you next week.